Hey, y'all ain't subscribed yet? Man, like, share, subscribe. Hit that like button right now.
Let me ask you something, Eddie. You married?
Yeah.
You are? How long you been married?
Like 1 year.
1 year?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. That's good. You got paperwork and everything?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you legally married?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So bring your wife too, because there's laws that your wife got to keep as well.
Right.
Like, does your wife wear pants?
Yeah.
Should she?
What?
Should she wear pants?
Oh, no.
No, she shouldn't, but she does.
We'll start with, is it 50-50 or?
Okay. Let me ask you: is a relationship, a marriage, is a marriage 50-50?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Does God say that? Okay, let's get it. 1 Corinthians 11:3. So, God don't say. America says. Where's your wife from? Yeah, where's she from? She's American. Is she Hispanic? She's white. Now get Deuteronomy 7:3. Let me ask you something. No, don't answer that. Don't answer that. Put that away. Put that away. Let me ask you something. Should you be married to a white woman, Eddie? No.
Yeah.
Let's see what God says about that. Give me that. Deuteronomy 7:3, and we're gonna go to Tobit 4. Read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 3. Neither shalt thou make marriages with them.
God says we're not supposed to make marriages with the other nations. You're not supposed to be married to the white woman. You're not supposed to be married to the Chinese woman. That's not good.
Right.
That's breaking God's laws.
Right.
That's one of the laws that got us put in slavery.
Right.
Watch this. That woman you married to, these are her ancestors. Her ancestors killed your ancestors. Her ancestors raped your ancestors.
Bring it out, officer.
Her ancestors stole your land.
Teach.
That's the reason we speak Spanish.
Right.
That's the reason Colorado belongs to America. It's because the so-called white man, the Spanish, came and enslaved us.
That's right.
So should you be married to the person that enslaved you? No. So you got to get away from her, bro. That's not good. That's not good at all. Give me Tobit chapter 4 and verse 12.
No.
Because as long as you stay with her, is she Christian? No? She don't go to church or nothing? Does she celebrate Christmas?
Yeah.
So if she celebrates Christmas, that means she worships this guy. If she celebrates Christmas, she celebrates this guy. Ain't Christmas about this dude?
Yeah.
Okay, so if she celebrates Christmas, she celebrates a white Jesus. And we learn that that's what? Come on, say it. It's not the real Jesus.
That's right.
It's another God. It's idolatry. That's going to cause you. So if she celebrates Christmas, what are you going to do? Did you hold Deuteronomy 7:3?
Yeah.
If she celebrates Christmas, what are you going to do as her husband? Don't celebrate it? Are you really going to not celebrate it? What happens when she's just like, well, you don't love me if you don't celebrate Christmas? What are you going to do?
Well, just, you know.
Or what about Valentine's Day? You going to buy her a gift on Valentine's Day?
Yeah. Well,
What about Thanksgiving? You going to go celebrate Thanksgiving with her family?
yeah.
What's Thanksgiving about?
Well, you
Thanks for what?
for everything that
You giving thanks for this?
Yeah.
The same people that do Thanksgiving are the same people who came and did this to the so-called Native Americans.
Right out.
When you celebrate Thanksgiving, you celebrating the destruction of the native people of the land. You celebrating our enslavement, your destruction. That's not good. So you gotta choose whether you gonna serve her and her God, or are you gonna serve the real God, the God of your fathers, the God of the Israelites. You can't stay married to her, because then you gonna worship this. You gonna worship the same people who enslaved you. Read that in Deuteronomy 7.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 3. Neither shalt thou make marriages with them. Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son.
So she not supposed to go to you. Go ahead.
Nor his daughter shalt thou not take unto thy son.
Go ahead.
For they will turn away thy son from following me.
By being attached to her, by being married to her, you turning away from Jesus. You turning away from God.
Right.
Because then you going to celebrate what? Yeah, you're going to celebrate Christmas. You're not supposed to celebrate Christmas. You're going to celebrate 4th of July. You celebrate the 4th of July? But you're going to celebrate Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah.
But what is Thanksgiving? Again, what is Thanksgiving about?
What I know is just giving thanks for everything that you do.
Now watch this. Thanksgiving was started by who? You know, it was started by white people. White people came over and did what to Native Americans?
They just did bad things, you know.
What bad things? Slavery? What else? Killed them. The same thing they did to the Guatemalans, they did to Native Americans.
That's right.
That's what Thanksgiving is about.
Right.
So are you going to celebrate the white man coming to kill you?
Dang.
Then why would you celebrate Thanksgiving? Should you celebrate Thanksgiving?
No.
No. So what happens when your wife says why you don't want to celebrate Thanksgiving? You see? Read that part again.
For they will turn away thy son.
Eddie, that white woman is turning you away from what?
From following me.
From following God, from keeping the commandments. Again, why are we in this bad condition?
Because we don't follow
The commandments. Because we don't follow the commandments, that's why we're at the bottom. That's why we got a slave in America. That's why we gotta work hard. One of those commandments is you're not supposed to be married to the white woman. That's wrong. That's a problem. Read it. Go ahead.
For they will turn away thy son from following me, that they may serve other gods.
So as long as you married to the white woman, who are you serving? The lie. You serving that lie.
Right.
You serving evil.
Right.
Y'all wanna teach? You serving evil. So what should you do?
Just follow the commandments and
Nehemiah. So what is the commandment as far as your white wife? Eddie, you know what it is, bro. You trying to play, bro. You smart. You know what it's saying. Here's the commandment. You got that? He said God said you're not supposed to marry her, because if you marry her, you will stop keeping the commandments. Meaning you're going to keep yourself in a bad position. You can't be in a good position married to that white woman. You understand that? Read that.
Nehemiah chapter 13 and verse 23. In those days also saw I Jews.
The Jews, so-called blacks and Hispanics. We're the Jews. We're the Israelites. He said, I saw the blacks and Hispanics doing what?
That had married wives of Ashdod.
They married wives of the other nations. Right. We're not supposed to be married to the Japanese. Right. We're not supposed to be married to the East Indians, to the Chinese, to the white woman. That's a sin. That's breaking God's commandments. Read.
Of Ammon and of Moab. And their children spake half in the speech of Ashdod, and could not speak in the Jews' language.
Do you have kids with her? How many kids you got with her? Just one. So now watch this. Your kid is going to grow up confused. He's not going to be able to relate to the struggle of the so-called Guatemalans. No. Because he going to be cleaving to his white mom. You made it hard for him to serve God.
Bring it up.
Go ahead.
But according to the language of each people, and I contended with them, and cursed them, and smote certain of them.
Meaning Nehemiah was mad at them. Just like I'm mad at you. I'm telling you, bro. That's bad. What you're doing is going to keep us in slavery. What you're doing is going to get you killed. Do you see everything that's happening in the world right now?
Yeah.
What's happening in the world right now? Wars? What else?
War, many...
Famine, genocide, pestilence, COVID-19.
Yeah.
All of this is the signs of the time. The world is about to end. Jesus Christ, the black Messiah, a big black man, is going to crack the sky, and everybody's going to die. If you're not keeping God's commandments, you're going to die. That means if you join, give me first, 2 Corinthians 6, meaning if you still with that white woman, you going to die. I'm not finna sugarcoat it with you, bro. That's exactly what Nehemiah said. I got to contend with you. I got to let you know because I'm your brother and I love you. If you stay married to that white woman, when them bombs drop, you gonna die. Do you want to die? You want to get the kingdom of heaven, right? So in order to get the kingdom of heaven, you can't be attached to that white woman. Read. 6:17.
2 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 17. Wherefore, come out from them. My bad. Wherefore, come out from among them.
Meaning, get away from that white woman. Not just you, Eddie. That's big in Colorado. Wow. Black and Hispanics, we love to be with the white man and the white woman. God said, get away from them. These same people that enslaved you, these same people that kill you, that call you immigrants and rapists, that's what they call us, right? You don't remember when Donald Trump was like, you got a bunch of bad hombres coming in at the southern border? They called us rapists and killers and drug dealers. God said, get away from those people. Get away from that white woman, Eddie. Go ahead.
Wherefore, come out from among them, and be ye separate.
Be what?
Be ye separate.
You gotta separate from her. Because otherwise, she gonna keep you in sin. And you gonna die when Christ returns.
Right.
Do you understand that?
Yeah.
So what you gonna do?
Get separate.
You gotta get a divorce from her, bro. Tell before. One last thing I want you, because I want you to understand that this is love. They didn't teach us this. They taught us to lie. They taught us that we all could hold hands and stuff, but they didn't bring up the fact that they was killing us. They didn't bring up the fact that they was hanging us from trees, that they was raping our mothers and our sisters. They didn't bring up that part. But you gotta understand, this is what in order for you to be special, you can't be joined to the people that kill you. Okay? Watch this.
Tobit chapter 4 and verse 12. Beware of all whoredom, my son.
So God is telling you to beware of whoredom. You know what whoredom is? Whoredom is basically evil sexual actions. So like being married to the other nations, being married to the white woman, that's whoredom. God says you whoring yourself out. You making yourself less than what you are. Because God says you special. He says you a king and a priest. So a king, does a king sleep with his servant? No, he sleeps with the royalty, the people on this side. Come here, Eddie. You can have any woman. You could get married to any woman from any of these 12 tribes, whether she be black, West Indian, Haitian, Puerto Rican, Cuban, Dominican, Guatemala to Panama. Hey, El Salvador got some of the most beautiful women on earth. We got the most beautiful women on earth. So there's no need for you to be married to a woman who hates you. Come talk with us, bro. Come build with us, bro. We got the most beautiful women on earth. So God says, beware of whoredom. Beware of being married to the women of the other nations, the white woman. Go ahead.
Beware of all whoredom, my son, and chiefly take a wife of the seed of thy fathers.
Take a wife of the seed of the 12 tribes of Israel, of your people. Go ahead.
And take not a strange woman to wife.
What did God call your wife? What did God call your wife? Read it again.
Take not a strange woman.
What did God call your wife? A strange woman. That's a stranger. He don't know her. Man, it's just like you got a dad, right? If your dad don't approve of your marriage, should you be married to that person? No, because your dad got your best interest in mind. And who's more important than our Heavenly Father? The one who made us. He's saying, I got your best interest in mind. I don't want you to be married to her. It's bad for you. Go ahead.
Take not a strange woman to wife, which is not of thy father's tribe.
Which is not from the 12 tribes of Israel. Which is not a so-called black, Hispanic, or Native American. Go ahead.
For we are the children of the prophets.
We're the children of the prophets. You know Jeremiah, you know Ezekiel, Daniel, Isaiah, Moses. We descend from them. We come from them. We God's chosen people. Go ahead.
No, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
Read.
Remember, my son, that our fathers from the beginning, even that they all married wives of their own kindred.
Meaning all the men of this book, the righteous men, the prophets, they married within their nation. They didn't go marry the white woman or the Chinese woman.
Right.
Because they got love for their people. Read.
And we're blessed.
And we're what?
And we're blessed.
Eddie, do you want to be blessed? So what should you do?
Get separated.
You should separate from her. You got to divorce from her. That's what the Bible says. Read.
And we're blessed in their children, and their seed shall inherit the land.
Go ahead.
Now therefore, my son,
Now therefore, Eddie, this is what you do.
love thy brethren.
How do you love your brethren?
Yeah.
Are you with me?
For you.
Your mind is drifting, huh?
Black history.
What you thinking about?
Wait, no,
You gotta go back to her, huh? You gotta go buy some. All right, Eddie. All right. So let's go over what we learned today. What's your nationality? Zebulon. You're an Israelite. You are an Israelite, Eddie.
That's right.
From the tribe of Zebulon.
Right.
What color is Jesus?
when they get done, black.
He's black. Okay. What do we as a people need to be doing? Come on, say it. What's one of those commandments that you Eddie have to follow?
Yeah, just just get divorced.
You gotta divorce that white woman.
That's right.
And you know how you're gonna be able to do that? Because, hey, bro, it's hard. We got brothers in our school, because we got a school where we come together. This ain't just us kicking it on the corner. We have a school where we come together every Sabbath, like we talked about, and we build. And there are brothers in there who used to be married to white women. And they divorced their white wife in order to serve God. So you're gonna need help, and we can help you.
IUIC TV, where we are recreating the narrative for the black family. As the Bible says, where there's no vision, the people perish. The media have been vehicles that have conveyed destructive images of God's children, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Not only are we in the streets, but we are on the airwaves and networks, compelling our people to come back to their heritage. Tune in to IUIC TV.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.